1979 MG Midget 1500. Being a 79, this one originally started as a rubber bumper car, but as you can see, someone spent an absolute fortune doing a bit of a light resto mod on this one. Still your original 1500cc engine, but we've got these lovely flared front arches. It's had the rubber bumper delete, and that's all been filled in properly, so it looks really good on the front. And then a slightly flared arch on the rear, and then your rubber bumper delete on the back with this nice finisher piece here, which is all body coloured. And then it's been redone in this lovely deep metallic blue colour, really nice colour, especially in the daylight. And then it's been finished with some 15-inch wheels, mini light style wheels, nice set of seats, which we'll show you in a second. But the attention to detail has been very good on this car. Starting on the right hand side, if you look down this side, you can see it is nice and straight all the way down there. It's not wavy or full of fill or anything like that. Driver's front wing, we've got one very light scratch that's been touched in just there, very, very minor. Rest of that front wing's all good. There's no sign of any stone chips where the wing kicks out or anything like that. And there is a very small scratch that's been touched in there again, but that is me being incredibly picky. Nice and tidy down the rest of that front quarter and down onto the usual. So this would normally be the rusty section, but as you can see, this one, very, very good all the way down. Underneath there is excellent. It's not caked in under seal, not a patchwork quilt of welding or anything like that. All four wheels, and we'll show you each of them as we go around, look to be unmarked. It's on a set of four, what look to be pretty much brand new necks and tyres. Continuing down this side, all your panel gaps are nice and neat. Coming up and onto the scuttle is lovely. That seal is nice and soft all the way along. The windscreen is clear, the aluminium, or the trim around the window is nice. And then I'm guessing when all this was done, it's had a new hood, because that hood is really, really nice all the way around. All the windows are nice and clear. There's no wear or tear on the material. I did notice there's a little tiny hole there. The material's there. You'd get away with just sort of gluing it back into place, to be fair. But lovely and tidy all the way on there. It's the big window one as well, so when it's up, you don't feel too claustrophobic. Driver's door, there's no marks at all to note on that. Really nice and tidy. And again, where it kicks out here, there's normally a load of stone chips. We've got one, and that's it. And then on the rear arches, again, nice and neat. Sharp all the way around. No sign of any corrosion. Another good wheel and tyre. Round out the back, both tail lights are bright and clean. That rear bumper delete's actually been done really well. It kind of looks factory. If someone told you that was the one that came after the rubber bumper, you'd believe them. All those seams are lovely and neat. Paint job has been very, very good. Nice and neat around all of the rear lights and the handles and things like that. And no marks to note on that boot lid. Coming around on the passenger side, and again, if you look up that side, lovely and straight all the way up there. Lower section and into the arch, nice and sharp and solid all the way around. No signs of any corrosion there. Another good wheel and tyre. There's not really any marks on that rear quarter to note. Again, down here, a couple of minor stone chips along there. But again, that's why if you look at it, it's where it kicks out, it's what you'd expect. And then coming along underneath, again, nice and neat all the way along. Not a patchwork quilt of welding, it's not caked in under seal. You can see exactly what you're getting with that one. Lovely and neat. Onto that rear sill trim and around the door. Again, this section, it's all good all the way up onto a nice soft seal. We do have a very light hairline scratch just there, very, very faint. I am being particularly picky with this car. And then what looks to have been a decent sized stones just glanced at there as well, giving it a little scuff. Again, this section normally rusty is lovely and neat all the way along. Tops of the wings are good. Round on the front, all the lights are clear and bright. That chrome grille is lovely and neat. The lower half of the valance is all good. It's been parked here for a little while. It's not dropping any fluid on the floor. And then up onto the bonnet, lovely and smooth, not ripply, nice and straight. So cosmetically, certainly a unique, very different looking Midget. Stands out, but it's got a good stance to it, quite aggressive looking. It's like a Midget muscle car. Right, moving on to the interior, nice and neat on the door card. It's got these chrome sill trims, which are nice as well. And then in these lovely little bucket seats, I'm 6'2", I fit in that seat nicely. Really nice, comfy seat. Steering wheel, got a motor liter steering wheel, which is in lovely condition. Car shows 58,000 miles. If you check the description, we'll detail what we know about that. Nice and neat on that centre console, and it's had a dark grey metallic, get quite close so you can see it, painted centre console, which is actually really nice. And then behind the seats, all nice and neat behind there. Into the boot, and we've got boxes of spares. We've got the tonneau cover, spare wheel and jack. It's all nice and neat in there. There's no sign of any moisture or anything like that. shuts again nice and easy. None of the doors need forced or slammed or anything like that. Lovely and clean on that door. And then the passenger seat, it has split away from the seam there. It once restitched along there. Other than that, all good. Carpet sets nice and dark on this side. Pull the bonnet while we're here. Again, it's easier said than done with one hand, but we will find it. There we go. And what looks to be totally standard 1500cc engine. Makes a lovely noise, this one as well. We'll get it fired up. Stone cold, so we're going to give it a little bit of choke. Fires up literally first rotation straight away. Nothing nasty firing out the back, and like I said, it does make a nice noise. Obviously that's on sort of 3/4 chokes there. So there you have it. Very well done, slightly resto modded MG Midget. Any more questions, please get in touch. Thank you.